I know what your problem is.
What's that?
Y'all think us folks from the country's real funny like, don't you?
Jerry?
Yeah, well, saddle up the mule, Ma. Slide me some bricks. I've got to get me some education.
Jerry, you asshole. No, I'm really very interested. I'm not trying to make fun.
Gotcha. You exactly.
Yeah, welcome back, horror lovers, great and small, all over this great country of ours. What's going on, Aaron, Lizzie, and everybody else that is now coming into the comment section? We are back after fucking hell. Not literally hell, but just a crazy, amazing weekend of filming Killer Cox, which we just gave y'all a little bit of taste of that just a few moments ago.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it's fucking awesome, man.
Give me those Killer Cocks.
No.
No, you don't want them.
Yeah.
But for me, it's been 4 films in 4 weeks, and Carnage over here just got done doing his directorial debut. And man, what an experience that was. Let's tell everybody out there in the Morgrot universe a little about it.
Whew. Yeah, like you were saying, man, it was my first time directing, and like we've done a little bit of stuff here and there, but nothing like what we did this weekend. Yeah, man, first time directing over 20 people in one scene. I mean, woo! I had my work cut out for me, man. But I mean, it's a big scene, and like I was saying, it's definitely it's one of 2 of the most FX heavy scenes in the entire film, and we got it knocked out. Everything was so damn smooth, man, and the love, the energy from the cast, man, like the whole vibe was just it was fucking like. It was awesome, dude. Everybody was just so passionate about it. I couldn't ask for anything better, man. Like, dude, Parrish Randall and Douglas Epps, Sheila Allen, like, I mean, Jesus Christ, dude. All of them, like, their acting performances were fucking amazing during the fry-off. And Jesus Christ, Jason Champion, Brian Bynum, Seth Holbrook, like those guys, Jesus Christ, man, like
fucking Parrish, man.
dude, Parrish Randall, man, like the sheriffs in general, James Johnson, and dude, like, oh my god, dude, everybody was just fucking on fire, man. And Aaron Markham and Lizzie helping him out, dude. Liz helping him with the effects, dude. They fucking killed it, man. Like, it was insane. Like, everybody was like running back and forth, man. It was like, but it was awesome. It was awesome. We got a lot of shit knocked out. And what was it? 6 hours? 7 hours?
Yeah, I would say so. About 6-7 hours. Which, I mean, I've never seen a production team get that much done in that amount of time. It's usually like 1 or 2 major things, and they end up having to do it multiple times. sometimes to get different angles and stuff like that, or they want, the actors and actresses to try something different, or try to like portray it just a little bit different. Man,
Right.
everything was like right on it, first fucking go, and nailed it. There was only a couple times that there was like maybe you needed a different angle or something like that, testing the blood cannon and all that shit. I mean, the rest of the time it was like we were just having a ball. We was all fucking demented horror kids on Christmas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just having a fucking blast. Everybody came together, unified, 1000% passion for the wonderful fucking story that you've written. And just to kind of like, just me personally sitting back and watching the shit come to life, I was just like, man, it was just amazeballs to see that many folks wanting to see this come to life as you had hoped. And it seemed like it really surpassed everyone's expectations. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's going to be an amazing feeling.
I mean, dude, and too, like, I've got to give it up to Rebel Flesh too, man. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, like, they're an amazing band, but those guys, they're some fucking champs, dude. And oh my god, dude, like, don't get the puke in my mouth. And what did I do? I was like, son of a bitch, they're never gonna work with me again, motherfucker. But yeah, it was all good, man. At the end of the day, and yeah, dude, we got some fantastic fucking shots, and there are some of the shots that we got with the puppet that we're gonna have to reshoot. Sure. But I mean, and again too, was my first time doing it, but I mean, there's nothing major that we flubbed on. And like you were saying, dude, a lot of it, dude, it was just one take, bam, bam. A lot of other directors don't do that kind of stuff. Sometimes it bites me in the ass, but I mean, with also too, with at the same time, that's another, getting a different angle at the same time from another camera. It helps out, fucking tremendously. I mean, you're basically getting, that way you're not having to just readjust yourself. You got somebody else over positioned, somewhere else to do it. And yeah, Jesus Christ, dude, Sarah, got to give it up to my wife, Sarah, dude. She was operating camera too, a little bit during the fry off, but she did during the bar fight that we did on Sunday. Jesus fucking Christ, dude! Like, she did such a fantastic job, man. She did such a fantastic job. Like, there's the one shot, that she got was just absolutely beautiful, man. It was fucking gorgeous. Yeah, I can't wait to show everybody. I'm super fucking excited.
Hell yeah. And I can definitely say that most of my demons out there definitely want to see me officially choke the chicken.
No, dude, that shit was and that was just like a last minute thing that I was like, I'm putting that in there. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Oh man, it was an absolute joy to do that scene, and it definitely had everyone rolling.
Yeah, and dude, I have to give it up to your wife too, man, Kelsey, for helping out with the FX, dude. Like, dude, she did a fantastic fucking job on Misty Wagner's face makeup, like on the fly too, just bam, fucking awesome. And then the blood cannon, dude. That blood cannon shot is fucking gorgeous.
Oh, it's
fucking gorgeous. Dude, right after it went off, like, I was waiting for a second. I wasn't expecting like that much like hang time. But like it was like it went off, and then like 3 seconds later, it was just like it was raining blood. It's like, oh fuck.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, it was a really badass shot, dude. I can't wait to show everybody, man.
I took a behind the scenes video of that, and I think I've watched it several times at
Nice.
least.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Not to mention watching my own scene about a 500,000 times. Every time I watch it, I just go, "That was so fucking funny."
Hell yeah.
I couldn't
It
have
was
wrote
fucking
that.
awesome, dude. It was fucking awesome.
And let's talk about fucking, Aaron's amazeballs characters, all the different, appliances he had on himself. Dude, that shit was the stuff of nightmares.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Yeah, Aaron played two different characters back to back. He was one of the contestants in the fry-off Saturday, and then Sunday he's a zombie character that he created called Livewire that we're actually bringing on to our horror hosting show as well. So yeah. Be on the lookout for that. Yeah, he's going to be in some skits and stuff with us whenever we do some skits on the show. Which the shows. We've been gone with Bub and Edgar for a while, but they make an appearance in the movie, and the show's been on hiatus for a while, but as soon as we're done filming the movie, the show is coming back.
Nice.
So and we've got a hell of a first episode coming in too. We've got it's gonna be awesome.
I look forward to seeing it, man. It's gonna be a good time.
Hell yeah.
All right, now on to what big cage match we got for tonight.
Woo.
We have the movie Gremlins versus my personal favorite, and I'll try to stay impartial, Critters.
Yeah, this is a fucking tough one.
Two amazing fucking films. When we talk about puppeted characters that just have stood the test of time, captivated audiences. Obviously, you already saw Gizmo. I just wanted to get a few more stripers. And then, of course, our fucking just terrifying critters, in my opinion, that could do so many different things. It's going to be tough to rate these, but as you know, we always do, a 5-point kind of thing. So to give you our final ratings, but you out there in the Morgrout universe get to vote as well and give us all your feedback. We want to know. So obviously one film had a ginormous budget compared to the other. But still, I'm trying to think. I just had the name of the company that put it out. The New Line Cinema. There's always something about New Line Cinema films that you just always know that it's going to be dark, it's going to be hip, it's going to be heavy, and just ultimately terrifying. Gremlins, the way they kind of sold it, I think they sold it to the heartstrings a little bit. It's Christmas time, and Dad's kind of down on his luck, and comes across something really unique and wants to bring it home as a gift. Although it comes with a warning label, and they just didn't pay attention. That's the way it goes. I mean, Gizmo. Let's talk about him for a second. Just everyone's like go-to makes them squishy, like a new cat or a puppy dog.
Exactly.
I mean, it was instantly marketable. Literally after this movie came out, there were cereal boxes you could send away for the. I remember I sent in a half dozen of those UPC labels, got me a Gizmo stuffed animal. They had ones that were electronic. Unholy shit. Do you remember this?
Oh yeah. Dude, I had like a bendable like rubber stripe that like I don't remember. I don't think it was color changing. I don't think it was color changing, but like he did something when you put him in water. I don't remember what the fuck it was, but like I thought that was really cool.
Nice.
But yeah, man, yeah, Gremlins fucking awesome, dude. I fucking love it, man. Like, yeah, dude, the wacky inventions that his dad was making, like,
There was
it's
a
like a
lot of
fucking
thought put into that.
like a multi-tool, like of like personal hygiene shit, like nail clippers and like the fucking toothpaste fucking shot out and everything. It's like, oh, it's still got a few bugs.
I mean,
It's like, Jesus.
yeah, it's great to, you know, be somebody that can create these you know, interesting home improvement tools, but when they try to kill you, it's never a good thing. I always died laughing at the crazy coffee maker that just would put out sludge.
Yeah, dude, the fucking Simpsons hammer, the fucking hammer that was like the one that like Homer made, like the
Yup.
auto, like I was like, oh my fucking god, I was like, they totally did that. Well, you know, this is way before Simpsons, but
Exactly.
I thought that was funny as shit. I was like, oh god, he's got an automatic hammer. Oh shit's about to
And
fucking get real.
the juicer. All they
Yeah,
wanted to
the
do was
fucking
make some,
juicer.
yeah, the you know, make it fresh fucking orange juice maker. That shit shot out literally every which direction. Every fucking morning his wife had to deal with that shit because he would refuse to use anything bought from a store. It had to be one of his creations. And they
No,
all fucking sucked.
every one of them.
And I'm like, wait a minute. They live in this beautiful fucking house. I mean, he must be selling some of them. I don't know. You know, because
Gotta be.
all his shit didn't work. So
Yeah.
there must be like a lot of people buying it that, you know, because I mean, even back then in the 80s, you know, houses weren't necessarily as expensive today, but I'm sitting here going, this guy couldn't possibly sell enough to have this place.
Right. No shit.
Oh my goodness. Hey, what's going on, Kyler? He says, hey, beautiful people, gonna be lurking tonight. I'm dead freaking tired. Yeah, I know, but you know what? You're here, you're supporting. That's all we care about, brother. And all of you out there that are watching right now, don't be afraid to comment, share this out, share it anywhere and everywhere that there is a horror lover. So,
Hell yeah.
and then, you know, Gizmo sings. He sings this pretty little song. I mean, you know, everybody loves this little guy until you spill a little water on him. And they eat after midnight.
Yeah.
And of course, what did they go ham on? A whole pile of fucking chicken.
Fried chicken. Yep. Whole bunch of fried chicken. They went to town on that shit too, man.
Woo, boy.
But dude, like and that's the thing too, like in both movies, but dude, the fucking puppetry, dude, like especially like working with puppets, dude, you've got to like that shit is fucking amazing. The skill that those fucking guys had, and I know, you know, their puppets were a lot more sophisticated than the puppet that we got, you know. But
sure.
I mean, because you know they've got animatronics in the face and all that shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, like, he is still like the skill it takes to operate these motherfuckers, man. It ain't no joke, man.
No.
It ain't no joke, man.
They make it look easy, but it ain't.
Yeah, dude, and dude, gives me fucking like even more admiration for fucking John Cassidy than I had before. Like, you know, I mean, I loved him before, but I love him even more so now. You know what I mean? Like, because that takes some fucking serious skill, dude.
Unfucking real. And to operate that many doing, you know, human functions even is kind of tough. You know, anything from, you know, any of the green gremlins, you know, once they turn bad, you know, they got different costumes on, doing dances. They're flying through the air, swinging on their head,
fucking singing fucking singing fucking Christmas carols and shit, dude. Like, oh, come on now, like, it's fucking great, man.
Oh no. Lizzie says, LOL. Now I'm imagining Big Pecker with waggly eyebrows.
Oh,
Could
dude.
you imagine if he
That-
had facial movements?
Hey, well, we keep this going. We might end up getting something like that. You know what I mean?
I mean, I leave it up to y'all because you guys are the fucking masters of making shit happen. You know,
Well, thank you. Hell
seriously. Again, that's why I always say that the underground filmmaking is where it's at, people. On fucking a beer budget, sometimes no budget, real cool fucking practical shit can happen.
Yep.
So for that alone, the puppetry is absolutely 100% in Gremlins. Now I do have my disappointments though. I mean, there were so many times that a gremlin could have took someone out. I mean, murder them.
Yeah.
Turn them into fruit fucking salad. I don't fucking know. But they didn't. And it seemed like they were constantly trying to like, okay, we want to make sure this is good for kids and adults. So obviously that was the allure there. Because, you know, we know that the storyline, the whole idea of Gremlins was definitely going to hit really well with adults or teenagers, anybody, you know, that was already immersed in the 80s, you know, horror genre. Right. So I think that kind of hurt it a little bit because I mean they basically killed you know the drunk guy who out on the what was he something on the train tracks there I think it was managed to get him killed, but I mean there was no gore there. This is not a bloody film, but I mean when you look at these things and as sinister as you know Stripe was, I could see, you know, a lot of scratches, a lot of claw marks, probably could tear some throats open, maybe pull out. But they didn't do that. It was more hilarious.
Yeah. It was definitely more on the comedic side for sure.
Which we love that. I mean,
oh yeah.
You know, it's not like we don't appreciate that, but I would have much rather, me personally, and I remember being that kid in the movie theater going, well, I mean, yeah, they're nightmarish and you know scary, but at the same token, they're just doing funny shit. And then I'd have to ask my folks like, why did they do that there? You know,
right? It's like they're just being bad. They're not like hurting people until they started hurting people. Like in Jesus fucking Christ, the one old lady that was like fucking like basically like Cruella DeVille or whatever. Dude, when they fucking rigged up her chair and it just she had the damn little electronic like help her up the stairs chairs and it fucking shot her out through the roof, man. Oh my god, I loved it, man. Loved it.
Oh yeah. I mean, that was definitely a defining moment because we all wanted her to get her just desserts, as it were.
Oh yeah, for sure. But see, and that's what you're like most of the deaths and stuff in it. They weren't super like violent or gory. It was more comedic. You know what I mean? More so than
that type of stuff. Which is cool, but it still would have been a bit more badass to me. Probably, you know, would be further up on my list as far as creature features go if there was a little bit more, you know, terrorizing going on.
Yeah.
And that's just me. I mean, could you imagine with all the remakes that they're doing nowadays, if they tried to remake this film today, do you think it would look a little bit more hardcore with the things that they're able to do today? Or do you think they would have stayed at the same family friendly, you know, level?
I think that they would probably try to keep it like how it was originally. But what I would be scared of would be is if they totally did it with CG instead of using puppets. That would be my biggest fear.
Big time. I would definitely not want them to do that.
I'm a big practical effects guy. I mean,
Same.
CGI has its places. Don't get me wrong.
It does.
But I would much rather prefer to like with creatures and stuff like that. I prefer anything like, you know, practical effects.
Mm-hmm.
Like whether it's a creature suit or a puppet or, you know, whatever. Like I prefer practical effects 100%. So yeah, that's it. And Jesus fucking Christ, dude! Like the amount of puppets that they used, like, dude, there were
enormous.
There was a shitload of gremlins. Like, good lord, dude!
They must have had. They must have had like 20, maybe between 20 and 30 puppeteers working all at the same time, especially in the fucking movie theater scene.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Aaron says, I think they would kill the vibe completely and CGI the gremlins. Yeah. I have to agree. And that would suck. But of course, you know, corporate America would look at it as another way to cash in.
Yeah. Just another. It's like all of them that they fucking a lot of them that they redo. It's all just cash grabs. You know what I mean? Like, it's sad. You know what I mean? Like, but it is what it is, I guess, man. As they say. But yeah, dude. And little Gizmo, man, like him zipping around in the car and everything. I mean, come on, like, what kid's not gonna fucking love that?
Well, sure, and he ended up, you know, helping to save the day at the same time.
Yeah,
you know, which was totally cool. It's like, yay, you got your balls.
Yeah, right.
He was taking a licking from those bastards.
Yeah, they were picking on poor little Gizmo, little guy.
Right. So, I mean, nonetheless, I mean, fantastic fucking movie. Still a classic to this day. Every December, I always make sure I put it in the rotation of you know, wintry films, as it were.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But you know, like I said, the only thing I wish is that if they would have been a little bit darker, not too dark, but I mean, they still could have. You know, I mean, it was right around the time of Stephen King, and I mean, there were just as many kids reading Stephen King as there was adults. And then, you know, stuff like Silver Bullet and, you know, that and on down the line, you know, I feel like they could have thrown a little more blood in there. So that's my only.
Yeah.
But just a few years later, 2 years, because Gremlins came out in 1984. But in 1986, New Line Cinema took this same idea, put a huge big spin on it, and I'll tell you what, ended up being, in my opinion, one of the best creature feature and puppeted films, you know, at the same level of Gremlins, but even a little higher up because it really appeased horror fans, and that's Critters. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and check out the trailer here. Not that I think that anybody watching out there in Morgrot Universe hasn't seen Gremlins, but I always think it's a good idea to go back and, you know, refamiliarize yourself with the universe that was Gremlins.
Hell yeah.
Steven Spielberg presents Gremlins. Billy Pelser has a nice home.
Billy, is that you?
Yeah, Mom, it's me.
A nice job. A nice girl.
If you're not doing anything this Thursday night, maybe you'd like to go out on a date with me?
I'd love to.
And loving parents who are about to give him...
You're gonna like this. No, don't shake it. We're gonna have to open it now. It won't wait till Christmas.
The most unusual gift he ever got.
What is it?
It's your new pet.
Come on, Barney, be a good dog. My dad gave it to me.
But there are a few things to keep in mind. If you expose it to the light, you may hurt it. If you get it wet, it will multiply.
All that from water? They got wet?
Yeah, plain water.
And most important, no matter how much they beg, never, never let them eat after midnight. Because when they do, they change. They become clever, mischievous,
What's going on here?
and dangerous.
Gremlins, huh? Little monsters.
Right.
Hundreds of them.
Well, I don't know, maybe thousands.
They've been here too. Billy, what are these things? Where do they come from?
Look, I know it sounds crazy, I know. But in a few hours, you're gonna have a major disaster on your hands.
Gremlins, directed by Joe Dante. They'll be expecting you.
I mean, Spielberg hit a home run just in that trailer alone. It was literally something for everybody. You know, that would draw them in for whatever reason, and they're just like, oh, they're mischievous, and they're going to do all these funny things.
No.
But, they were much devious, more devious than that, even in my opinion. So, yeah. So definitely, if y'all out there in the Morgrat universe haven't gotten down to Gremlins in a while, get it out, dust it off.
Yeah. But see, I will say this though, like in retrospect, now thinking about it, like there wasn't really a lot of the attacks on humans, but the gore with the Gremlins though was pretty fucking gnarly. Like when his mom like got the one gremlin in the fucking mixer, and then the microwave explosion. That was a really good one too. That was a really good kill.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was my favorite. Throw his sorry ass into the microwave.
Hell yeah, fucking nuked his ass. Yeah. They did have some, but yeah, like you were saying, it wasn't really like towards humans. Like all the stuff that we saw with the people was usually like off screen or something like that.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, sure, there was a gore factor to it, but it was just, you know, us getting back at them.
Yeah. Right. Not the same thing. But Critters on the other hand.
I do kind of agree with you. The second Gremlins was a little bit more, they had to step the game up a little bit. He says, I think Gremlins shined with the sequel. And yeah, because I mean, they already got people completely captivated by the first one. So you got to pull out some of the stops on the second one. Sometimes sequels don't do very well, but this one did just fine. But yes, we are now going to talk about the dark universe of Critters. Unholy fuck. Look at these things. I mean, how many teeth do they have?
And dude, again, got to give it up to one of my favorite teams, the Kyoto brothers. Yes. Like, dude, they're fucking badass. Like, who doesn't love killer clowns from outer space? I mean, these guys have done goddamn near everything. I mean, but yeah. Oh yeah, they did Large Marge too.
They did.
Her face. Yeah, I forgot about that. I just now really remembered that. But yeah, dude, like they did some badass work in this one, dude. Like I loved it. I mean, it was kind of simple design, but it's fucking genius, and damn, it worked, man.
It worked like fuck. They saw it, that people loved fucking Gremlins so much, but they were like, you know what though? What if we made them, you know, unstoppable killing machines? Let's throw in, you know, obviously kind of coming off of Killer Clowns. they're like, let's throw in some, they come from space. let's take it to out in the middle of nowhere farm. They're gonna come to the ground like a meteor, or their ship crashes. That's what it was.
They hijacked this spaceship because they were like prisoners, and then they fucking broke out. Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Like again, everything about Critters, like, I fucking love, like, because they're not like just like mindless little things that go and do shit. They're smart as fuck. I mean, they can pilot a fucking, they can, they're intergalactic criminals. I mean, come on now. Hell, they can even talk.
Right? They can actually communicate. It's not all just gibberish.
Right.
Which makes it even that much more terrifying. And then to put it on top of that, you have these fucking bounty hunters that they can literally shapeshift into any face, no matter where they're at, in order to blend in and hunt these creatures down. They're that multiply.
I loved it too that their names were Ugg and Lee.
Oh yeah.
Ugly.
Aaron says they aren't attached movies, but Critters always gave me Night of the Creeps vibes. Yeah, in a little bit. I could see that.
Yeah.
But they're just hell bent on basically killing things, taking over wherever they can. They're masterful. They can all come together into one ginormous ball of critters and like, pretty much destroy anything in their wake. The suspense to me is at an all-time high. You have this poor family out on this farm that they are just basically taking over, and watching them try to fight, and their son actually ends up, that's kind of where you can see some of the similarities between the two films, because Gizmo was like the little heroine. So in the Critters universe, their youngest kid is kind of the heroine there, which is really cool because that pulls in a lot of other kids to want to watch it. So it was brilliant. Right. I think it was brilliant to do that.
Oh yeah.
So, but at the end of the day, though, they would bite you, fucking disembowel you quicker than you could possibly think.
and dude, and they shoot out their fucking like quills too, like. That's what I thought was so cool. It's, there's somebody trying to run up the stairs and they get them in the fucking ankle.
They can neutralize their prey. Exactly.
Fucking awesome, dude. Fucking awesome, man. And again, too, like you were saying earlier, like the fucking rows of teeth, man. Like, fucking shit, dude. Like,
they can literally do anything.
yeah, right. Dude, dude, like the Kyoto brothers with the design on that, dude, they did a fucking badass job. I love the way the Krites look, dude.
The Krites are very, very much the thing of nightmares. You look at the Gremlins when they turn bad, it's like, yeah, they're hideous and they're freaky, but at the end of the day, you're like, oh, I love these guys. Look at them. They're destroying everything in the place. It's a good time. You look at the Krites and like, oh shit, I don't want to get bit by that fucker.
Right. I mean, hell, there's like the one with the flasher gremlin. He's got like a cigar, and a fucking beer, like I feel like I could probably he's like a few of my friends. Like I feel like I could probably hang out with that gremlin. But the Krites, no, they ain't no hanging out with them. They're gonna eat your fucking face off, like in Face Off.
Right. You're gonna want to make sure you got a revolver on you at all times.
The fuck yeah! And dude, we got to talk about D. Wallace, man. That's another one of the big factors, I think, for this movie. Everybody fucking knew Dee Wallace at that point in time. It's like the 80s mom, you know, like fucking E.T. What else was like? I mean, she wasn't really
Howling.
Cujo.
Cujo, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, dude. I mean, and you can never go wrong with her, dude. She's such a badass actress, dude.
She was a staple actress in so many of the great fucking horror movies, and it's great to see her still working in the genre today. I was just watching the 3 from Hell film, and she was the lady cop in the prison.
Yeah, fucking badass, dude.
Comedy, what?
Yep, that was fucking crazy, man. I wasn't expecting that. Nope. But yeah, dude. But yeah, whenever she blasts one of the critters off the porch with the shotgun, and he just fucking goes everywhere, and the other one's like, "Fuck!" and fucking takes off running, dude. Love it. And again, too, like,
yeah,
like there's a lot of like after people see our film, after people see Killer Cox, they'll see what they're like. I took a lot of inspiration from Critters and from Gremlins, but both. Like I both of these movies, I love creature features. Period. Like I mean, I fucking love it, dude. But yeah, dude, the big critter, the big Krite at the end, dude.
He was like the Incredible Hulk of Krites.
Dude.
I was like, you guys are fucked now. There ain't no way you're getting past that big bastard.
Right. Whereas how there were, you know, puppets and stuff before, like, nah, this was somebody in a motherfucking suit on this one.
Yes. I'm almost 1,000% sure.
It was
somebody in a suit. And it was brilliant. You would have never saw that with fucking Gremlins.
Nope.
No, there's no way. No genetic mutation there.
Yeah, and honestly, I think that's why they kind of stepped it up in Gremlins 2 was because of this stuff with critters. Like they made them, you know what I mean? Like it's like they kind of forced their hand on that one.
Well,
so
you know, for a smaller studio compared to the Megatron, you know, that is Steven Spielberg, you know, the biggest movie in-house name of them all, you know, to make them be like, oh shit, we gotta, you know, get a bigger boat, as it were, is phenomenal and a testament to what was pretty much an independent film.
Yeah. They didn't have nearly the budget that Gremlins had.
Because
the budget Gremlins had.
No,
New Line. I mean, New Line ain't no, you know. I mean, shit. They did, you know, Nightmare on Elm Street. I mean,
which was also an independent film when you break it down.
Right. But I mean, but they had a lot of notoriety. You know what I mean, from stuff like that. You know. Mm-hmm. But still, even so, like I said, like their budget was not what they had for Gremlins. I mean,
literally millions behind that.
Yeah. I mean, fuck, it's fucking Spielberg. You know what I mean? And at that point, he'd already made a name for himself. You know what I'm saying? So everybody knew the fuck Spielberg was. You know,
right? Exactly. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. Again, the underground, as it were, definitely showed mainstream big blockbuster films that, hey, we can kick ass too. And let's face it, that first Critters film destroyed a lot of the Gremlin phenomena, because you saw a lot of those that were fans of Gremlins go, man, these Krites are way more badass.
Right.
They had figures of those too that you could get back then, and people were buying them. I mean, we're talking about a franchise that is what, 4 to 5 films deep.
Yeah.
I'm actually planning on this weekend with my daughter, because she's really starting to get more into spooky films. We're going to go ahead and shotgun every fucking Critters movie there is, because there's a lot of sequels I didn't see. So I'm like, ooh, I want to see.
Yeah. I think I've got the first 4. I think, and me and the kiddo have watched, I think, the first 3.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty fucking sure it was the 3rd one. It might have been the 4th one. But it was one of those. I'm pretty sure it was how Leo DiCaprio got started was in Critters.
I think so too.
I'm pretty sure that's.
I'll fact check that right now.
I'm pretty sure that might be his first movie, man.
Was it the 3rd one?
It was either the 3rd or the 4th. I can't remember. I'm thinking 3 though.
Dude, you're right. You're right.
Oh.
He popped up as the main photo for the 3rd one. Leonardo, people. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, like hell, yep. It's crazy, man. Like, but yeah, dude. I this is like it was a tough one, you know. But the more we've discussed it, and then more we've sit here and I've marinated on it. Yeah, I think I've definitely got my decision for the winner on this one, man. I mean, it's close for sure.
Aaron has brought up something very, 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 very cool.
Yes, the munchies.
The munchies.
The munchies were fucking awesome, dude. So goddamn good. And another one that, I mean, but it's aliens, but it's kind of in the same Spaced Invaders. Spaced Invaders.
I remember that.
Dude, I loved that fucking movie when I was a kid, dude. Fucking loved that movie, man.
So good.
Something about creature features, man. I fucking love them, dude. They're definitely one of my, I mean, obviously one of my favorite movies out there. You know what I mean? I really like creatures, but I mean, you never go wrong with a good old slasher like old Freddy behind me. But you know, like
there is an art. There is a specific art to the art of the creature feature. You know, you never know what you're going to get. It could be from outer space. It could be some unexplained fungus that grew off the ground. You just don't fucking know. And
exactly.
The fucking Blob. I mean, that shit started in the fucking 50s in black and white. Ever since I saw all the Universal monsters, I mean, Creature from the Black Lagoon gave us one of the best creature features. Frankenstein, of course, the Wolfman. But man, the moment it went into the little bit of the realm of the sci-fi, I feel like it got even more terrifying. Look at The Thing.
Oh yeah. And dude, again, another one of my
still disturbing to me.
Oh yeah, and another one of my personal favorites, Pumpkinhead. Like, dude,
holy shit, yes. Pumpkinhead is legendary. That was one of the greatest things about the 80s. And in my opinion, the only thing that could rival the slasher genre. Because you had anything from a supernatural slasher to something that was more human, or, you know what I mean? So many different ones. But man, when it came to the creature feature, it's like, cool. When you've had enough of the slasher, and they started throwing so many different ones at you in the 80s because of the success of Friday the 13th, Halloween, all that shit. People got really interested into the more creature genre because, I mean, look at Leprechaun.
Exactly.
Oh my lucky charms. No, they didn't.
You got me killing. Oh, dude, I love Warwick Davis in that, dude.
Like, he was so good.
Holy shit, man. Fucking awesome.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Let's see. Aaron says the original Thing, it was the sheriff from Gunsmoke. Wow, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep. James Arness, yep.
Hell yeah. So, I mean, you know, you throw a cutesy film. I hate to say that because I don't know. I don't. Can we call Gremlins a horror film? I mean, I don't know if we can. Because I mean, that's the other thing about Critters. It wasn't without its comedy. It had it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
To
yeah,
me,
for
the
sure.
Critters was the whole package. You got comedy, you got gore, you got the outer space fucking element to it. Great puppeteering, lots of blood, and
Yeah.
shape-shifting fucking you know
Yeah. Yeah.
RoboCops.
Right. Yeah, dude. The comedy shit, the comedic shit from the bounty hunters, dude. Like them
That
going
was
like
so good.
fucking bowling, and then like him throwing the bowling ball and like fucking disintegrating the fucking pins. Like, dude, it's fucking awesome, man.
And then the
It
town
was
drunk joined them.
right. Right. It's one of those ones where it was you got the town drunk that ends up being like one of the heroes that helps save the day. Like it's another way. It had all of like the quintessential like 80s fucking tropes, dude. So like it literally like clicked every box for me, man.
All the way down. So let's
Yep.
go ahead and take a look at the awesome fucking trailer for this. Again, most of the Morgoth universe, I'm sure you have seen it, but in case you haven't, if you were born, 15 years in the future, you might not know it. So let's check that out real quick, and then we're going to get to who the victor is. Check it out.
Of all the planets in the galaxy, they chose ours. They hide in small places.
This phone is dead.
What?
They light the dark.
Jay, any luck?
Just a minute.
There's nothing cute about them. They've come a long way, and they're hungry.
Dad's all torn up and Mom's got like a harpoon sticking in her neck and they're getting bigger.
Critters. They bite.
Oh, man.
All right. No, this is what I was talking about earlier. Did you notice like anything with the trailer?
I still can't put my finger on it. Tell me what it is.
It's the music from fucking Nightmare on Elm Street. They reused it.
Oh, damn it. I knew there was something, and you freaking hit it on the button. That was.
I was like, wait a minute. This is fucking music from Nightmare on Elm Street. It makes it's a new line. You know what I mean? So, fuck, they own the rights to it.
They do.
You know what I mean? So
they saved money by not having to come up with another score. You know what? I've noticed that about Lionsgate has done the same thing.
Yep. Yeah,
Dude.
I mean, shit. Dude, you got. I mean, where you, especially like with indie films, man. Fuck, dude, you gotta cut corners, man. Fuck yeah, especially something like that. You know what I mean? Music. Yeah, fuck yeah. I'll reuse music. Fuck it.
Exactly. So just in that trailer alone, I mean, the first time they come across a critter, Dad gets bit on the shoulder, and I swear every dad in the entire movie theater stood up and probably cheered, and I've seen it firsthand because I was in the movie theater when that movie came out. When the the daughter is out in the shed trying to get some play, and the boyfriend gets disemboweled by a crate.
And dude, that was a fucking young Billy Zane.
Yes, it
that
was.
Yeah, fucking Billy Zane. Like, holy shit, dude. Like, yeah, it was awesome. Like, I think I can't remember the old guy's name that was in Gremlins. That was like the town drunk in Gremlins. But like, him and Phoebe Cates were like the only kind of well-known actors at that time in Gremlins. But like, there were a fucking few in Critters, man. And see, and that's where I think another edge, man, that Critters, had another edge, was that cast, dude.
Yup. Lot of up and coming actors, actresses that, I mean, were staples throughout the rest of the horror genre, going into the 90s and everything else. So, I mean, it was gory. It was frightening. You had the one Keystone alien cop is literally just shooting everything up and missing all the krites, and there's just so much carnage, if you will, that Gremlins didn't have. I mean, Aaron hit it on the button a little bit earlier. He said that the BFGs, the big fucking guns that they were toting around, those things were like howitzers.
Yeah. Fucking loved it, man. Just blowing the shit out of everything. He's like, fuck it, man. We're here for the krites. Fuck it.
Yeah, they didn't care what they blew up, what they destroyed. They're here for them. They're going to get them. And that was where a lot of the comedy factor was. They even had a little bit of the not really metal kind of influence, but with the one bounty hunter who took the face of a famous rocker that was at the time. So they had that element in there too. The music was great. It wasn't, it wasn't like the carnival style that you got, with Gremlins. So it was a bit grittier. It was a little bit more hardcore. And let's face it, how did they get them to roll?
Dude, like,
I don't get it.
It had to have been balls, just balls that they put hair on, but even still, like, yeah, they looked so fucking good, man. Like, every aspect of, like, the creatures, like, they were fucking phenomenal. Not to say that the Gremlins were fucking phenomenal, because they I mean, goddamn, they were, but dude, yeah, the krites were something else, man.
They were literally the whole package. They were ugly.
Yeah.
There was no cute factor.
No, there's nothing cute about those little fuckers, man.
No, and fucking Dee Wallace, man. Just seeing her in that trailer alone, she just commands badassery. Not to mention, she was quite the looker back in those days.
So, and wait a minute. Critters has an explosion. Not only one explosion, but two explosions. See?
Oh, that's right.
Another
we
edge.
Didn't really have any explosions in Gremlins, I don't believe.
Nope.
Not a single one, except for the one gremlin popping in the microwave.
Yeah. Yep. So see?
Man.
I mean.
Mm-hmm. And everything was practical. There wasn't a whole lot of robotics, but I mean, they were able to have enough to make the krites move their mouths. I don't know too much about the behind the scenes, but again, we only had 2 Gremlins sequels, but Critters has 4, and people stuck with it, hung with it the whole 9. So, let's go ahead and put it up for a vote. Who wins? Who is the superior of the small creature film?
Well, like I was saying, man, the more I'm marinated on it, man, and set with it, and like I was saying, the more I just started breaking it down and thinking about stuff. Critters is the winner for me, man. Five out of five. Like it's got like I said, it's got not only one. I'm a sucker for explosions. It's not got only one, but two explosions. Like
Right.
the gore was there. The creature designs were fucking terrifying. I mean, I give it up. Give it to Critters, man.
I also have to give Critters a 5 out of 5. The puppeteering was on point, and they did this shit without millions of dollars backing them. The camera work, the darkness of it all. When Dad went down to the cellar to see what was a stirring, and that music starts hitting you like the, it's like a little hum just underneath, and you can hear his ass breathing. You keep hearing something moving around. That shit put the shivers down your spine. Damn it.
Hell yeah.
I have to say that when the fucking, the gremlins were starting to multiply, you kind of got a sense of, ooh, what's going to happen here? What are they going to look like? You hear them laughing, I mean, that was kind of a thrill, but damn, when they finally popped out and everything, and they were starting to show themselves, it was like, that was it.
Yeah, they were.
You didn't really go
I mean,
after
they were ugly. They were ugly, but they were still kind of like, I don't know. They're not as terrifying as the Krites.
Nah, they just didn't give me the fear. It just gave me more of like okay, we're on a mid-level roller coaster ride with this one. It was fun. It was funny. The puppeteering fan-fucking-tastic. But at the end of the day, they didn't do nearly as much damage or even really hurt anyone compared to the darkness of the critters. They mysteriously came out of the sky. They got bounty hunters from outer space after them. They come down, and this is another category for me. There were epic moments of badassery all the way through, whether the family at the farm was fighting them or they were fighting them. It's like every time you turned around, action personified.
Right. So exactly, dude.
I have to give Gremlins a 4.2.
Yeah. I'm a little bit higher on that. I'll give them a 4.5. But yeah, again, like the puppet work on that was fucking amazing.
Oh, it's flawless.
Yeah, I mean, and the designs were badass. But like I said, they just didn't. They weren't scared. They weren't as scary as the Krites. I mean, I fucking love critters. So, but yeah, man.
This is from a very impartial, non-biased kind of thing. You put these two movies side by side. One screams, "Oh fucking yeah!" compared to the other one. I mean, if you want a like Paw Patrol version, of little creatures. Gremlins is for you.
Yeah, for sure. Like it's definitely Gremlins is definitely more family friendly for sure. For sure. It's like the family friendly creature feature. You know what I mean?
Yes. And I think that was the whole thing to it. Spielberg knew that horror was huge and it was getting bigger at that time. Why not get a piece of the pie, but still make it for everyone instead of just adults? And he was brilliant for doing so. Like I said, I had a gizmo. I had the big posable, stripe. You had the bendy stripe. Everybody had it. The fucking Trapper Keepers, the folders that you would take to school, trading cards. Man, they fucking merchant the whole fucking thing out. Now,
Hell yeah, they did.
Critters, though, when they came out and had fucking folders, I threw my Gremlins ones away and took Critters to school. That's what I did. I said, these guys, they did it for me.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And, you know, like we said, everybody out there in the Morgoth universe, this movie had it all. You had your comedy, your gore, lots of fright, lots of action, great story writing. And that's what you're going to get with Killer Cox.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. That was a badass lead up there, man. That was, I'll give it to you there. That was awesome.
I mean, that's what I do, man.
That is definitely like the feel that we were going for, man.
Yeah, it has it all. It's
trying to bring back that 80s creature feature goodness, man, that I feel that we've been missing for a long time.
No one's been able to do anything new and exciting. Sure, you've had a cocaine bear, you've had a cocaine shark, you've had your crackoon is what they call it, Sharknado. You know, all that stupid stuff, but nobody once ever thought about a mutant chicken.
Nobody saw it coming.
No one did. And I think that's why it's blowing up as big as it is. I really do. Because I feel like those people that were fans of those films are going to take to this in a very similar way. Again, you're getting your comedy. You're getting your moments of badassery. You know what I mean? You're getting that, you know, outer space element. You're getting a little bit of everything that is so good and superior acting. All the actors in this film, top fucking notch, whether they were an extra or not. Everybody, it seemed like, you know, just because of that unified love, that passion for this script, everybody just phenomenal.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah. And then what do we have for them in a couple of weeks? Uh-oh. I think he froze.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, man. Hopefully we'll have the trailer ready pretty soon, man. Yeah, it won't be too much longer. Hopefully. Like I said, I've got to send everything off to the editor and get that done. So,
oh, for sure. But what we have for him in a couple of weeks is a chance to come hang out with us.
Oh yeah, we should. Yeah, in October. Yeah, Come and hang out. Yeah, Mallapalooza in Temple. That's at the Temple Mall. It's a free event. There's going to be a ton of people there. Yeah, come and meet us and come hang out. Yeah, and there's free photo ops. I mean, who doesn't want to get there?
They're always free.
hey, hell yeah! I mean, and who doesn't want to get pictures with Big Pecker? So, I mean, hey, and we might have the Pecker hole there too.
Ooh, how fucking awesome would that be?
So we're do photo ops with the Pecker hole.
You know, everybody out there in the great Texas horror family down there, man, this is your chance. Come talk to us. Come check out Big Pecker. Get your picture with him. We'll have all kinds of great promotional items for you. You know, all of this is leading up to when we can finally get it released in the near future. And talk to us, man. You know, that's what we're there for. We're there for you.
Absolutely.
Sorry,
yeah, come on.
I think I threw you off when I said.
Oh no. Yeah. I mean, come by and say hi, because I mean, there's going to be a lot of the cast and crew there. There's going to be a lot of us, so definitely come by and come say hi, and we'll have us a good time, man.
Hell yeah. As Aaron says, big cocks swinging.
Woo!
You know, if I had a nickel for every time I was at a convention and was telling people about this film, every single last one of them was like, "Damn, you do porn too?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, well,
Yeah.
didn't you know?"
Yeah.
No.
No, it's not that kind of movie. I swear to God. That's all I always tell people. No, it's about mutant chickens. I swear.
Seriously, I don't know. That's just how deranged society has become.
Yeah. Yeah. This is what we've come to.
And the funny part is I show them the poster, because I'm like, it's here for me to sign, and you can take it with you, and they still think it's that. And I'm just like, you don't see the chicken with the human arm in its beak? Come on,
come on now, come on.
I think they just want it.
Yeah. Oh well, give it time. I'm sure they will probably parody it. I'm fucking sure.
Oh, I don't even want to think about that. That's just, that's
give them time. I'm fucking sure.
It reminds me of when Ken Faree went to buy chickens from the guy on the side of the street. Stop it. But yeah,
Jesus Christ.
That gives you guys a chance to come and hang out with some of us, the cast and crew. And of course, the man, the myth, the legend, Carnage, right there. Come on down. It'll be a great time. It's free. How many cons can you say that you've gone to that you didn't have to pay to get in?
Yeah. I mean, come on now.
Not to mention, you have one of my good friends there, Aline Dietz from The Exorcist, the original.
Yeah. And fucking yeah, and Paul Taylor, Pinhead.
Right?
Shit. Damn it, I can't think of his name. The Bigfoot from the Jack Links commercials.
Right.
Shit. And he was also Jason in Freddy vs. Jason too, in a couple of scenes too. I mean, yeah. I've got Douglas Tate.
Yep.
I feel like such an ass for not being able to remember his name, but Douglas Tate. Yeah. So I mean, come on by and come say hi, everybody. It's gonna be a good fucking time.
Absolutely. And what a way to kick off the spookiest of all spooky months of Halloween. You know, I couldn't think of anything better.
Hell no.
I got so many con appearances between then and now, and this one I'm super, super excited about. So definitely come down. I'll be there on the last day of it, but definitely please get there on Saturday and check out the Killer Cox table. It's going to be amazeballs. And I think everybody out in the comment section has pretty much voted Critters to be the victor of this cage match. So it's always a matter of perspective when you put two iconic films against each other, even real independent ones against each other. You can always kind of see which one really kind of tipped the scales. And again, Critters is the clear victor. They gave you over the top excitement and horror all at the same time. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. I'm feeling the love. Carnage is feeling the love. It's fantastic. And for anybody who didn't make it, you can always catch the replay right after we go off live on Facebook. That's Morgrot Entertainment, Reapers Underground, Black Flame Entertainment, both on YouTube and Facebook. And I'm sure this will also get slid over onto the Killer Cox page as well. So we will make sure we do that for you, just in case you didn't get to see it. And don't forget, upcoming on Saturday, we got the goddamn program back for another edition, which I'm sure it's going to be all kinds of blasphemous goodness, as always. So get ready to sin and stay moist. So thank you so much, brother, for joining me again. I love it. I love it.
Hell yeah.
One of my personal favorites. And just remember, tomorrow's the last day. It starts the weekend. So 1 foot on the ground, 1 in the fire. Give your boss the fucking finger if he looks at you sideways. And always stay heavy.